Hey, it's Nat. In today's episode, we'll be painting a pine cone. This will be part of a series of paintings that we'll do on square canvases, or in my case, pre-gessoed wooden boards. So grab a pine cone and let's paint. These are the materials you'll need for this project. Start out by sketching out how you'll want your composition to look. I'm going to go for an asymmetrical composition where there's more negative space on one side than the other. The most important thing here is just getting the size and shape how you like it. Start off by mixing titanium white with a little Payne's gray and a hint of phthalo blue. Cover the background and add white into different parts to show the lighter parts of the snow. To add in sticks and dirt, I use burnt umber. For the branch, start out with burnt sienna, burnt umber, and even a little bit of white in different parts depending on the shadows and highlights. The needle portion is done by mixing burnt umber with phthalo green. Eventually you'll want to mix in a little cad yellow for some of the needles. Once you do the darker ones, paint lighter green ones on top of those by adding titanium white into the green. In the darkest parts of the pine cone, I mixed Payne's gray with burnt umber. For the medium brown, you can mix a little white in with burnt umber and also use burnt sienna. Once you get to the tips of the pine cone, paint those a light brown, which is burnt umber mixed with white. At this point I signed it and thought, I'm done! But I ended up feeling like it needed more pine needles and a little bit more shadowing in the snow. To add snow to the pine cone, I used a watery wash in the areas I wanted to add the snow, then slowly built it up so that there was less water and eventually no water at all in the paint at the very tips. When you're going to paint the edges, just hold it by the bottom if possible and just paint along the edges like this. So this is the way I did mine. I painted like this and then I went right up to the edge. And if for some reason you get a little bit of black paint on your actual canvas, you can wipe it off with like a wet towel or even I used a wet brush in one case and I just went over it and then just wiped it off. So I feel like it adds a lot painting the edge black so that when all of the series are up on the wall, they kind of look nice from the side too. If I were going to go over this with varnish, I would probably choose to mix in a little silver metallic paint. It would probably look really nice in some of the darker areas, but I'm not going to this time around just because I enjoy the way it looks matte. So since this is part of a series of paintings, you can set it aside or you can just be done because it is a cute little pine cone painting all by itself. But we're going to be having 3 more paintings, so please don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends, comment, like, all of that good stuff, and I'll just keep painting with you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.